Hey guys, it's Rebecca Burton here. I'm currently in Sydney, Australia. It is a beautiful morning here, and what I wanted to talk to you about is the top 6 things I wish I knew before I started my freelance business, because I've been in this game for about 7 years now, and it's taken me a bit of time to really figure it out, what is it that makes people successful, or how I even got successful with what I was doing. And what I want to do today is I want to be able to cut some of that learning for you, and I want to do that by sharing sort of the 6 things that really I think will make a difference if you can think about along your journey. So number 1 is to believe in yourself, to 100% back yourself no matter what. And that might sound obvious, corny, tacky, whatever, but it's super important, because when I was first starting out, I struggled so much with self-doubt in everything. So in my makeup skill set, even though I was great, in my ability to attract clients to me, everything, I really felt this unworthiness and this self-doubt, and it was a struggle back and forth to, I can do this, I can't do this, no I can. And I think if I went in with a mindset a little bit stronger, like, you know what, no matter what, I'm committed to this, I believe in myself, even if it feels uneasy and uncomfortable and like I'm making it up, to just believe in myself. So that's the number 1 thing I want to encourage you to do, is to really believe in yourself and make that commitment to yourself. Because if you're someone who's passionate about makeup, it's an art, it's something that is creative, so you're always going to have that internal battle. So push past that, make that commitment, and back yourself. Number 2 is to completely reassess your mindset. So for a lot of us, we would have been employed working for someone, and that has a different mindset. You can have a great work ethic, but it's still different to the mindset that's required when working for yourself. So my number 2 tip is to forget your employed mindset, and nearly dropped the phone, and to completely adapt a CEO mindset. So the mindset that's, I'm in charge, I'm gonna make this happen, and if it doesn't happen, it's on me. And what can I do to make this happen? So think about things the minute you wake up in the morning. What can I do today? Could I connect with 3 more people today that could potentially be clients, or know people who are going to be my clients? How can I bring new leads in? How can I expand what I'm doing? So really just throw all your time and invest yourself so deeply into it, which is what a CEO would do. Give up weekends sometimes. Do take time for yourself. I'm not going to be completely crazy there, but give up most of your weekends, give up your afternoons, and be committed to growing your business, to exploring new stuff, to exploring more about you, which leads me a little bit off track, that if you want to be a CEO, if you want to be successful, you need to get self-aware. You need to do work on yourself, because through the work on yourself, you're able to grow more in your business. So forgetting the employed mindset and really adapting a CEO mindset, so a working for yourself mindset. So far we've covered believe in yourself, and we've covered forgetting the work ethic. Not forgetting the work ethic, forgetting the employed mindset and adapting a CEO mindset. Now what I want to talk to you about is, it doesn't cost nearly as much as you think to start. So this is tip number 3, utilizing your resources that you currently have. So I would always make the excuse, I can't get started because I don't have money to invest in a kit. I convinced myself that I needed like all these products, all these different items, when in reality, what I needed was a couple of foundations, a few beautiful products that could create a look, and some brushes. And that's the thing, when you're starting out, you're not going to have a $5,000, $10,000 makeup kit. You're just not going to have that, and that's okay. You might, but for most of us, we're not going to. So not allowing that to be an excuse. In all honesty, you can mix two foundations together. I can recommend one right now which suits most people, and that's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Shade 1 and Shade 4. Amazing. That's $100 investment, and you'll be able to make that back super easily. So what do you need to do then? You need to put your resources together. Whatever money you do have, and there's your budget. Ask friends to borrow some money. Hey, this is what I'm doing. Get together your funds, have a budget, and then make that budget work for you, because that's all you have. It pains me to think I allowed money or not feeling like I had the resources to stop me for so long. So I'm super passionate about this one. Don't let that hinder you from moving forward. So going back to number one, you've made a commitment, you believe in yourself, so you need to honor that commitment and utilize your resources. So the other one I want to talk to you about is, whatever you do not undercharge yourself. So starting out, I was so scared to charge money for my service. It feels crazy to believe that, but it's a thing. It's, well, how do I value, how do I put a money value on my time or my skill set? And then it's, okay, well, will someone really pay me for these things? So it can be a bit scary, and we tend to go a bit lower just to make ourselves feel good, or because we don't believe in ourselves. But there's something I really, really want you to consider. That all aside, is when you are charging for your services, you are not just charging for the act itself, so not just for the application. There are so many other things involved. So there's the investment in your training, there's the investment in your kit, so that all costs money. There are expenses. There's the money you use to be able to contact that client, to send emails, to jump online, maybe to have a phone call with them. Then there's your travel time, the wear and tear on your car, and then there's the pack up and the set down of everything, and then there's the actual service. So there are so many components to doing a freelance job, and it's really about being aware that you're not just charging for the service and going, okay, well, what is my total time investment and my expenses? And if you really start to break that down and then do, I won't confuse you and go too deep into that, but not just charging for the service is super important. So if you are charging $50 for a makeup, and it's a 2-hour time investment, and you haven't even considered costs, actual expenses that cost you money, not just time, you're going to quickly find that it's not going to be very profitable for you at all. So being aware of what it's actually costing you in time and money, and then, okay, well, how much do I want to be making? Because this is all about creating the lifestyle that you want, doing the work that you love. So create it how you want. And that leads me into, okay, well, how do I get clients then? Like, that's all fair and good, you know, charge more, but I'm barely getting anyone to notice me right now. So you need to stand out, okay? And this is point number 5, I believe. Now, you need to stand out, and you need to really niche yourself and specialize in some form of makeup, because we as makeup artists, sure, we can do pretty much any look. And being, there's a saying, being everybody's being for everybody, you end up being for nobody. People will be attracted to you because of you and because of your style. So if you can hone in on that and you can share that with the world, that this is what I do, you will quickly attract people to you. You will very easily break away from the noise, break away from the perceived competition, and you're going to target your clients directly. They're going to be able to see you, connect with you, and they're going to want to work with you. So the term niche or specializing in is what we're talking about here. So me as a makeup artist, I can say, hi, I'm Rebecca Burton. I specialize in natural makeup, working with brides who want flawless foundation that lasts all day and photographs beautifully. So specializing in bridal makeup, in natural makeup, in special effects. What is it that you're good at? What kind of work as an artist do you want to be doing? get clear on that and then share it with the world, and you will quickly see that people will come to you and they're going to want to work with you because you have clarity, you are creating expert status, and you say, this is what I do. People want to be a part of that, and trust me, this is very powerful. The minute I started doing this in my business, it boomed for me. So please understand this. If there's one takeaway from this video, is it's really important to get clear on what it is that you offer to your clients. So now we're going to move on to point 6, and that is to never give up. And that's another little corny cliche one, but it's true. You can't run on a treadmill for one time and then expect to lose weight and give up because nothing happened. That's like your business. You can't try a couple of things and if they didn't work for you, give up. What's the point then? Okay. And I think never giving up is overused, maybe, who knows, but I don't want you to feel that way about me saying that. I want you to understand that in your business, you're gonna have to do some testing and some measuring. So what that means is you need to try something for a period of time, then test it. Okay, did that work? How well did that work? Did this get engagement? Did this get me bookings? So it might be you go to an expo and talk to people, get your name out, capture some emails and send an email with an offer, or hey, it was so cool to meet you, let me know if you have any questions. So really trying different things on a scale and then measuring those things. So let's just do, okay guys, now let's jump into a little bit of an overview. So what I've talked you through are some of the 6 pointers that I think if I knew starting out, they would have helped me so much. So let's just go over them. Number 1 is to believe in yourself. No matter what, you need to back yourself and don't allow that self-doubt to kick in. Number 2 is to adapt a CEO mindset. Forget that employed mindset and really adapt that CEO mindset, that go-getting, I'm going to take charge, I'm going to make this happen mindset. Number 3 is to understand that your resources don't hold you back, they push you forward. So it doesn't cost as much money as you expect it would. So really utilize what you have and make that happen. Do not let that hold you back. Number 4 is about valuing your time. So not undercharging for your services. Number 5, this is important. Do not undercharge for your service. Number 5 is about specializing in something. Getting really clear on, as an artist, what type of artist are you? And number 6 is all about not giving up. So testing and measuring and keep trying and figuring it out. Now, another point that I really want to touch on is Makeup Business Academy. If you have not heard of this yet, you must go check it out. It is phenomenal. It's a real game changer. So if you want to really fast track your time in this industry and get a really strong, clear image on who you are and who you serve, if you want a proven business formula, if you want to be able to take yourself from novice to professional, this is what's going to do that for you. This is a course I have specifically designed for anyone with a makeup skill set who wants to work for themselves, really create a lifestyle that they can have balance in, do the work they love, and really just keep growing and exploring and enjoying the process. This is for that person. I went on a little bit there because it really is about creating a different lifestyle and a different way of doing things. And we're in an amazing time right now where there is so much freedom, there are so many free resources for us to use that it would be crazy not to go down this journey, especially if it's already kind of inside of you. So Makeup Business Academy is a tried and tested formula that will show you how to do all of the things I've spoken about in this video and so much more. It will set you up with a solid business that will generate you clients, and you can create it how you like. So that is Makeup Business Academy. For those of you who really want to fast track their journey and create the life that they want, feel free to check that out because I just know you're going to love it. So just think about it. 7 years I have been testing and measuring and trying to get it right. I put all of that into a course. I formulated it, I broke it down so you can understand it. So I just really wanted to touch on that. 7 years and I figured it out, so I want to share that with you. But I just want to thank you so much for jumping on. I hope you thoroughly find those tips useful and you start utilizing them and you start adapting those mindsets. I'm gonna jump off now, but I just want to show you a quick look around at this gorgeous scenery on this beautiful morning here in Sydney, Australia. I think there's the Sydney Harbour Bridge behind me. Sorry, the Opera House is this way. You can see that, beautiful. Probably making you all a bit dizzy now, but that's okay. See you.